It's the only way to know for sure. It's the only way to know for sure. Anyway, we'll go ahead and turn this thing back up.
Yes! Let me know if you'd like to play again. Yes!
You know what? I think we will play another round.
Hey, clam it up, we're on! You wanna do a 7-question game or a 21-question thingy?
21, baby.
We're doing it again. Come on, people, let's get a wiggle on. Let's move it. Come on!
Category, please.
Dive!
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Coming at you. Dive! $1,000 if you get it. Ready? Let's pretend that Olympic diver Greg Louganis is a gremlin from the Gremlin movies, okay? Okay. Because he's a gremlin, which of the following things will not happen to Greg Louganis during his training regimen? He'll double in size if he lifts heavy objects, he'll multiply when he hits the water, he'll turn evil after a midnight snack, or he'll die if he trains in sunlight.
He'll double in size if he lifts heavy objects.
Greg won't double in size if he lifts heavy objects. I've been doing that for months, and I'm not seeing any results either. All right,
T
hit me.
for 2.
Let's see what we got going. T for 2. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If pro golfer Chichi Rodriguez were to take an acting role as a film character that shares his name, where would you find him swinging his clubs? In a flying car with Dick Van Dyke, in a drag queen pageant with Wesley Snipes, on a cruise ship as Charo's nemesis, or in Mexico dancing the lambada?
In a pageant with Wesley Snipes.
In the flick To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, John Leguizamo plays a drag queen named Miss Chichi Rodriguez. The thing is, if he were in drag, Chichi would have to figure out what to do with his woods.
Leave him in the hotel room, I guess?
Okay,
I don't know.
I need a category.
The movie theater, just a place to fall asleep.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Okay, give it up for the movie theater, just a dark place to fall asleep. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. All right, you know what? I'm tired of all those action-packed movie ad campaigns. Let's see something a little different. If you were to design a boring yet accurate poster for the classic thriller Double Indemnity, which tagline would you use? Learn the passions of a contract lawyer. Thrill to the life of an accountant. Enter the sizzling world of insurance sales. Or systems analysis. Share the fantasy.
Enter the sizzling world of insurance sales.
Double Indemnity is about an insurance salesman who gets more sizzle than he bargained for.
Yowza.
Boy, I bet it'd be even more exciting in 3D. Okay, pick the category.
I got your thesis right here.
I proudly present, I've got your thesis right here. $1,000 at stake on this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If Benjamin Braddock's extracurricular activities in The Graduate were actually part of a sex education project, what might that class be called? Simon and Garfunkel 101, The Sexuality of Older Women, Incest in Medieval Drama, or Torts and Tarts Prostitution Law?
The Sexuality of Older Women.
In The Graduate, Dustin Hoffman plays Benjamin Braddock, a guy who has an affair with his fiance's mother, Mrs. Robinson.
Cuckoo, Mrs.
But
Robinson.
then she flunks him for sleeping during class. I need a category.
What's a snowcon? What's a foeman?
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
The category? What's a snelkin? What's a foeman? And we got $3,000 in the pot. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. If you combine the names of the 2 stars in the Falcon and the Snowman, what type of bird would you get? Tin hen, dead turkey, charred dove, or mad stork?
Sean Penn and Christopher Walken. Mad Stork?
Mad stork. What is that? The bird that delivered you as a baby? Bet you wish you'd pick this. Timothy Hutton and Sean Penn starred in John Schlesinger's The Falcon and the Snowman. As Tin Hen, they could star in the all-poultry remake of The Wizard of Oz. Okay, I need a category.
Make King Kong slipped here.
King Kong slipped here. Well, he was shot down from the top of the Empire State Building in the original, but wouldn't exactly call that slipping. Oh, wait a minute. I get it. Buckle up, buccos. We're going on a fiber optic field trip to the Big Apple. We're talking about the city so nice, they named it twice. New York, New York. Area code 212.
Yay!
Hey kids, go pack a sack lunch, because we're going on a fiber optic field trip. Okay, let's get out the white pages here and call Edward Donahue. Edward Donahue. Okay, and we're dialing Eddie in New York. Looks like someplace in Manhattan. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Is Edward Donahue there?
Speaking.
Great. Mr. Donahue, listen, my name's Cookie, and I'm the host of a movie trivia game put out by You Don't Know Jack. I'm sure that name rings a bell for you.
No, I don't think I've heard of you before.
Oh. Okay. You've been living under a rock. Listen, what we do is we put out a trivia game about the movies, and this is your chance to be a part of trivia game history. No kidding. I mean, this is really big. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So how about it? All you have to do is come up with a movie trivia question for us. So what do you say, Ed? Oh, do you mind if I call you Ed?
Yeah, actually call me Ted, actually, is what I go by. Edward's my formal name, but
Okay,
Ted's my name they really call
slow
me.
down there. What do you do for a living, Ted?
Actually, I'm a bond broker.
You break bonds? Hey, that's Wall Street stuff, isn't it? Very impressive.
Yeah, it's a little, to be honest with you, it's a little duller than it sounds. It's kind of just, it's kind of like I'm a stockbroker, but our product is bonds, not stocks.
Fascinating. Okay, Teddy, enough of the chit-chat. You want to help us out with our little game here?
What, I just give you one movie trivia question? Is that what it is?
Uh-huh. That's it.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess.
Excellent. All right, Ted. I'm going to put you on with one of our producers, and we'll get back to you in just a bit, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Ted Donahue from New York, New York. The town's so nice they named it New York. All right, let's go check out some categories. Category, please.
Middle East meets the land down under.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
Well, what do we have here? The Middle East meets the land down under. 2 G's if you get this one right. Ready? See if you can solve this mathematical equation. Israeli head of state plus goofy Australian filmmaker equals Crocodile Dundee Idi Amin, Benjamin Netanyahu Serious, Jane Campion Anwar Sadat, or Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Benjamin Netanyahu serious.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meets Yahoo Serious, the flash in the pan director of Young Einstein. And if the two of them joined forces, we would have world peace. Of crap. All right, hit me.
Singled out for destruction.
The selection is singled out for destruction. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, let's say it's World War III. The world's future is in jeopardy, and Jenny McCarthy is the most popular pinup girl among American GIs. As the most popular pinup girl of World War III, what could Jenny McCarthy reasonably be called? The Marilyn Monroe of the apocalypse, the Kim Novak of God's resolution, the Rita Hayworth of the last Great War, or the Katharine Hepburn of the final conflict?
I think it's the Rita Hayworth of the last Great War.
Rita Hayworth was the most popular pinup girl of World War II, so Jenny would be the Rita Hayworth of World War III. But where in the world will we find any naked pictures of Jenny McCarthy?
Ooh, the song
I need a category.
That messes with the mind. Brushes with greatness.
Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin'
Dis or
question.
dat?
Are you ready for the dis or dat? This dis or dat's category name is Brushes with Greatness. I'm gonna read off 7 movies, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's an Orson Welles movie or an Ed Wood movie. As each one comes up, if it's an Orson Welles movie, press 1. If it's un film Ed Wood, press 2.
Hopefully I can do pretty well
And
in
if you
this
want to skip one, press 4. I give you $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And let's go. Citizen Kane, Wells or Wood?
Orson.
Plan 9.
Ed.
Othello.
Orson.
Touch of Evil.
Orson.
Orgy of the Dead.
Ed.
Jove.
Ed.
One more. Glenn or Glenda?
Ed.
That's all she wrote. What can I say? 7 out of 7. I got nothing to criticize here.
And time to spare, too.
Well, good things happen to good people, right? Okay, let's move on. Okay, I need a
Variety is the spice of language.
This one's called Variety is the Spice of Language. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Howdy, movie language fans, and welcome to Let's Talk Variety Speak. You know how Variety always publishes those hard-to-understand headlines? What's the best translation for the famous Variety headline, Sticks, Nicks, Hicks, Picks? Criminals hate romantic comedies, New Yorkers hate Woody Allen films, rednecks hate Save the Farm films, or women hate karate films?
I think it's Rednecks Hate Save the Farm films.
Sticks, Nicks, Hicks, Picks refers to the idea that people in small towns don't like to see small town movies.
Yep, I'd just rather go out on the porch and watch Sally milk old Bessie. It's more life like that way.
Okay, pick a category.
Does it hurt when you slide into pole position?
And I believe this one's called, Does It Hurt When You Slide Into Pole Position? $3,000 on the table for this one. All right, I hope you're in a wacky 70s car movie kind of mood, because I know I sure am. What's the secret code word in Gumball Rally? Start, go, drive, or gumball?
Gumball?
The word gumball instigates the cross-country race in Gumball Rally.
Cool.
Unfortunately, they never agreed on a code word for stop. Okay, that's round 1. Take a breath, cause it's time for round 2. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up.
More fiber optic field trip.
Okay, we're back on our fiber optic field trip with Ted Donahue. Hey, Ted, you still with us?
I'm still here.
Okay, hit us with your question, Ted.
And here we go.
The category is, don't you need a permit for that?
And it's going to be worth $5,000.
So put your fingers on your buttons and here we go. If you took the stars in the movie Bonfire of the Vanities and tossed them onto a real bonfire, which of these actors would not be roasting alive? Melanie Griffith, Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, or Michael Douglas?
I don't think Michael Douglas was in Bonfire of the Vanities.
Hey, Ted, what about Michael Douglas?
You got it. Michael Douglas was on Wall Street in the movie Wall Street, but he did not appear in Bonfire of the Vanities.
Ted, you rock. Great question.
Hey, thanks a lot. That was a lot of fun.
Well, Ted, you know, we do what we can. Anyway, thank you very much and good luck to you.
I appreciate it, and you guys, good luck to you, too.
Ted Donahue from New York, New York. All right, let's go check out some categories. Category, please.
Bon appetit.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
Here we have Bon Appetit. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick $4,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If you were hungry for love and wanted to watch a bunch of movies in which people had sex on a kitchen table, which movie would disappoint you? Bull Durham, Fatal Attraction, 9.5 Weeks, or The Postman Always Rings Twice, the 1981 version?
I think Bull Durham?
Special delivery, have some bad news for you.
No.
Here's what you should have picked. In Fatal Attraction, Glenn Close and Michael Douglas have sex in the kitchen sink, but not on the kitchen table. And thank God, I mean, people eat off a table, for goodness sake.
They gotta have room for the bunny.
I need a category.
Oops. Civic support groups.
13. The category is Cinematic Support Groups. This one can net you $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Based on their similar misfortunes, the title character in boxing Helena would be most likely to form a support group with which Monty Python character? The Black Knight from the Holy Grail, Mr. Creosote from The Meaning of Life, Pontius Pilate from Life of Brian, or any pepper pot?
The Black Knight from the Holy Grail.
Both Helena and the Black Knight have all their limbs removed.
Hi, my name's Helena, and I don't have any limbs.
Hi, Helena.
All right, hit me.
Don't say the dog's name in church.
All right, here's the deal. Don't say the dog's name in church. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, look lively. Get your fingers set to buzz in and start typing when you know the answer. It's your typical boy meets girl, boy invents optograph, boy makes fortune, invention makes people cross-eyed, boy loses fortune story. What is the name of this Steve Martin movie?
That would be
It's
The
all
Jerk.
yours.
Pretty funny movie, actually.
In The Jerk, Navin Johnson invents an eyeglasses handle that makes people cross-eyed. Thank God he never did any work with intimate apparel. Category, please.
Okay, can I speak to the ape who's in charge?
In the deepest reaches of the Congo lies question 15.
Coming at you. Can I speak to the ape who's in charge? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. Say the world of cartoon ape Magilla Gorilla were set up according to the social structure on the planet of the apes. Because he's a gorilla, what job would he most likely have? A general in the local militia, a clerk at Mr. Peebles' pet store, the mayor of his town, or teacher to the little girl OG?
I think a general in the local militia.
The gorillas made up the military class. I think Magilla might command more respect from his troops if he loses that bow tie and goofy smile. Okay, pick a category.
Okay, too much of a good thing.
Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
Oh, gibberish question time, imagine.
Snickerclish restroom.
Your gibberish category for today is too much of a good thing. And $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Now, listen closely and see if you can tell me, what movie title does this rhyme with? Reverie kills. Stop. And don't be thinking about the
Reverie
punctuation.
kill stop. Reverie kill stop.
First clue, it's an action comedy film.
Oh, got it.
Make your
Yeah.
move, type your...
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, great. Now I've got that damn Axel Foley song in my head.
Do 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 do.
For
Oh, you
your
deserve the
enjoyment,
cookie.
payback is a bitch. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Everyone take your seats. It's time for Ethics 101. Who can tell me what movie character teaches us this valuable lesson? If your mother slaves at a waitress job so she can give you everything, make sure you say thank you by sleeping with her second husband. Would it be Carrie White from Carrie, Vita Pierce from Mildred Pierce, Carol Harbin from Straight Jacket, or Emma Horton from Terms of Endearment?
Vita Pierce from Mildred Pierce.
In Mildred Pierce, Mildred's teenage daughter Vita thanks her mother for all her hard work by sleeping with her stepfather.
Ew.
And then Vita shoots him to death. But it's probably just that phase girls go through. I I need a category.
The Lord works in ridiculous ways.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to The Lord Works in Ridiculous Ways. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Oh, crap. Those mischievous video fairies have broken into the video store and spliced together a bunch of movies again. In this new film, God, in the form of George Burns, enlists the help of an African bushman to remind the world of his existence. What would be the best title for this new creation? Angels in the Outback? Down and Out of Africa? Oh God, You Must Be Crazy? Or Wings of Kalahari Desire?
Oh God, You Must Be Crazy.
George Burns played God in the Oh God series, and an African bushman stole the show in The Gods Must Be Crazy. And in this new version, the bushman throws John Denver off the side of a cliff to get rid of him.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
All right, hit me.
Things that make you go, huh?
Say hello to things that make you go, huh? How does $2,000 sound? Hey, remember those heady days of corporate growth in the 80s? Well, imagine that the 90s spawned a sequel to Working Girl called Downsizing Girl. Now that Melanie Griffith's character is jobless, what activity shown in Working Girl could she utilize for employment? Impersonating Madonna, handcuffing men, vacuuming topless, or tying knots with her tongue?
Okay. Tying knots with her tongue, maybe?
Well, you're toast.
No.
For the curious, here's the right answer. In Working Girl, out of nowhere comes a gratuitous Melanie Griffith topless vacuuming scene.
And that's how it works.
I still don't get how the wheels work. Could you demonstrate it again?
Uh-huh.
Category, please.
Sleigh bells ring, will you take the call?
Now showing. Sleigh bells ring, will you take the call? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, you know, they may be good at delivering toys, but what Santa's reindeer really want to do is direct. Considering he has the same name as the movie's popular director, which project would be the best choice for Donner to direct? A remake of Lethal Weapon, a remake of Do the Right Thing, a remake of Heidi, or a remake of The Donner Party?
Richard Donner was the guy who directed Lethal Weapon.
Richard Donner directed Lethal Weapon, so Donner would take the reins of this new buddy flick.
Why do you want to say Top Gun?
I
It
hear
doesn't make any
Vixen
sense.
has a small part in the movie, but only because she slept with the director.
Oh.
Okay, pick a category.
Actors of color.
Been there, done that. Let's get on with the attack. Work with this clue. Actors of color. Well, get out your color chart, cause here we go.
Actors with color in the names, probably? Oh, no, never mind. Warren Beatty. Film's gonna have the color in them. Isabel Rossellini. That would be Marilyn Chambers. Divine. Whoopi Goldberg. Malcolm McDowell. The Beatles.
Sweet mercy, you are like Godzilla eating that attack for breakfast! Let's see your score!
Oh, man.
That's the game! Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, cause...
You don't know! Okay, nice work, everybody. Roll commercials. And Raul, what are we doing now?
scoreboard. Well, you know what that means.
Yeah, I know it means I just knocked myself off the board. Well, there we go. 60,000. We're in the top 3 there. Top 5 is 59,000. And number 9 is 44,000. Those were all today, so we did pretty good for ourselves. Alright, that concludes another episode of You Don't Know Jack Movies. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit the thumbs up button located underneath the picture, leave a comment in the section below, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more content. And be sure to subscribe and spread the word. We'll see you next time on Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed.